Other side, you gotta keep it level or else the fence won't go on straight.
A Garland Boy Scouts Eagle project makes a big difference.
To me, it's the heart of the city of Garland.
An iconic downtown Garland business turns 80, and we'll tell you what's happening in the latest phase of the city's downtown redevelopment project. That and more on Garland Spotlight. Hi, I'm Tralana Pollard. Welcome to our first episode of Garland Spotlight, where we turn our spotlight on people and programs that make Garland a great place to live, work, and play. We start off with a great story about a Garland Boy Scout who teamed up with the city's Code Cares program. The result? A massive Eagle project that helped change the lives of those unable to do the work themselves.
Today we have over 130 scouts, scouters, friends, family members, and co-workers out on 8 projects, all spread out through Garland.
Y'all doing great, guys. How you doing, Mr. Richardson?
Going all the way from painting to replacing fences. I am doing this because there was a need and I need an Eagle Scout project. Is there anything inside that I can do for you so I don't have to be outside?
That's cute.
Is there anything I can do for you? So then I talked to a man named Oswald Rodriguez, and he's in charge of Garland City's code compliance. And he said that there are people that need the help, and they are on the Garland Code Compliance Cares list. All right, guys, look at this, look at this.
In our line of work, we send people notices, and sometimes they can't do the work. And when they can't do the work because they're either disabled or have some financial issues, they'll contact their inspector, and our inspector will put them on our list. And then we try to match them up with volunteers that can do the work.
We're helping a person who can't fix up their own house.
Please, one at a time.
We're helping
like elderly people.
My dad and my grandfather both have taught me carpentry, and today I'm using those skills to the best of my ability.
Yes, Preston was fantastic. He put all this together. He contacted me starting last year about it, and over the past few months we've been kind of gathering some properties for him, and he came into my office a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago actually, and gave me a general plan what he wanted to do, and he had it all mapped out, documented, where he had a list of materials, supplies, volunteers. I was really impressed with what all he was doing.
Well, we've made some progress. The old fence is gone.
That's great. But delegating is one of the most important things at each project. I have a leader, and they're in charge of completing that project to the best of their capabilities. And I am only here to supervise and make sure everything goes well.
There's any shirts.
Okay, guys. Here.
We're a new troop that was based in October 2010. And so we've grown to about 40 scouts, 45 scouts, and this is our first Eagle Scout project. You know, we didn't want it to be just building a park bench. We want to be something that's going to be great for the community, to be able to give back in everything that we do.
It's going good. Lots of progress is being made. The fence is being started to put up. All the shrubs are being trimmed, and we got our lead on shrubs right there. How the shrubs coming, Nick?
They're going great, Preston.
That's great. That's just grand. I love seeing scouts out here working and helping out the community.
I didn't think I'd ever get it done. I know every week I get a notice from the city about something else that needed to be done, and I did it as much as I could. I did it as much as the money I could spare. And I did it as much as I could physically do it. I got to where I couldn't physically do it anymore, so it kind of got left undone. And to have it done, it means that my house won't be the ugliest house on the block. And perhaps I might not lose my house because getting it fixed up like this. They've always been nice. Even though it's in the letters, they've always been nice. Anybody that I have ever had any dealings with the city of Garland have been very nice. They were only just doing their job, which you would expect them to.
Tell me when you need your brush dipped.
Oh yeah, can you?
I've got groups that I've worked with for 4 or 5 years now, and every year they come back and say, "Do you have some projects for us? How can we help this year?"
I just got that. We'll come back later with a brush and finish that.
And it's just been a real blessing, not just for the department because we get to help people, but also for them because they get to feel that they're helping people as well.
All my life, no one has ever cared enough to do anything like this for me. No one.
He said he's going to have to buy 10 more posts. I said, let me pay you. He said, I got it under control. So,
I think he's a neat young man. I really do. I think he's very progressive, and I think that he will be very successful in life in any endeavor he undertakes because he's just unique. And you don't see that much in a lot of our young people in this day and time.
How's it going?
He's very unique. I think he's special. He'll always have a special place in my heart.
For more information about Garland's Code Cares program, visit our website at garlandtx.gov and go to the Code Compliance Department page. Now, whether business or pleasure brings you to downtown Garland, you'll notice a few changes are underway. Public and Media Relations Director Dorothy White shares the latest.
That noise you hear and disruptions you might experience around City Hall are signs of the next phase of downtown redevelopment that's just getting underway. This phase will include a new parking garage and 158 apartment units around City Hall. City Hall itself will get an exterior makeover and a few interior touch-ups to make it as attractive as the newer surrounding structures. The goal? To attract more people and business to the area. This summer, work crews will begin preparing the site around City Hall in order to start work on the new parking structure and the apartment additions. Some site preparation has already begun. Earlier this spring, the Lyles and Pace houses were put on platforms and relocated to a temporary holding site behind the Granville Arts Center. City officials are working with historical organizations and interested citizens to determine a long-term plan for these structures. Meanwhile, plans are underway to move the Landmark Museum, which is housed in Garland's historic Santa Fe Depot, to a more prominent location along with its rail car. The museum will be relocated just a few blocks away, right here to downtown Garland's Walnut Street corridor. The structures will be moved as soon as the sites are prepared, with a grand reopening for the Landmark Museum sometime this fall. Construction work will disrupt parking around City Hall, so if you're doing business at City Hall or the Duckworth Utility Services building, you'll want to check the city's website for up-to-date parking details. Click on the Downtown Redevelopment button. If you usually pay your utility bills in person at the Duckworth building, consider using the Garland Utility Payment Drive-Thru and after-hours drop box. They're located just a few blocks away at 717 West State Street. Drive-through windows are open 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More utility payment options are available at garlandutilities.org. This downtown project is expected to be completed by the end of 2015. Watch for project updates on CGTV, in the Garland City Press, on the website, and on the city's Twitter and Facebook pages. For Garland Spotlight, I'm Dorothy White.
You'll find everything you need to know about the Downtown Redevelopment Project at garlandtx.gov. Remember to click on the Downtown Redevelopment button. In our next story, Garland's Summer Food Service Program provides free, nutritious meals for children up to 18 years old. Kids not only get breakfast and lunch, but also enjoy fun activities to keep them mentally and physically active during the summer break.
I'm so glad y'all came to have lunch with us. Thank you. Here you go. You're welcome.
The Summer Nutrition Program is a free program for children ages 1 through 18. We have various sites. Right now we have 23 sites throughout the city where we provide free meals during the summer months.
Whoa, that's hot. Here you go. You got your milk?
There is no registration, there is no qualifying. All you have to do is be a child between 1 and 18 and you can come and have a free meal.
Here, do that right there.
This program is so important because a lot of our schools have children, have over 50% of the children participating there, participating in the 50% and free lunch program during the school months. Well, when school is out, they don't have that opportunity. So we fill in that gap.
Y'all come back.
Garland's been doing this for 18 years. And I'm very proud to be a part of this program. I've been here for 5 years now, and we do an average of about 1,500 to 1,700 meals per day.
Here you go, buddy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My first year with this program, on a Friday, one of the kids asked, well, are you guys going to be there tomorrow? And I said, no, we only do it on Monday through Friday. And she says, well, what are we going to eat tomorrow? We are so blessed, and we don't realize how many people that are right here in our community that are hungry, and how many kids go to bed that way.
Here you go.
Any parent that has children at home during the summer months, if they're at home, they're eating you out of house and home during the summer, okay? So here is an opportunity for us to kind of help you out a little bit. Like I said, free of charge. There's no signing up, there's no qualifying, there's no paperwork. Simply show up with your child, get a nutritious meal, and have some fun while they're doing it.
Red! Red! Oh, you move, so you have to go.
The 3 E's of healthy living: education, eating right, and exercise. And we encompass all of that with the City of Garland Summer Nutrition Program. Every site has some type of activities going on, coloring contests, games, bubbles. So there are always different things going on.
Look at mine, look.
So what did you like about that program? Where it's the kittens. Because when you put mittens on kittens, they look really cute.
We saw a lot of children who were having some struggles, at school, and we thought, what a great way to reach out. We communicated with teachers, and they said, we have a lot of kids who struggle with reading and really need that practice during the summer. And so we thought, why not?
Water.
And just the luxury of having the one-on-one reading partner helps these struggling readers, improve their reading. They come back and just inspire them to be able to get ahead in their class and not fall behind.
Excellent. Okay, we're learning about houses.
This has been going on, this is our 21st year to run this program. We began in 1992, and then we just continued and partnered with the city, I believe in 94 or 95, and so that worked out really well.
We have a tremendous amount of volunteers. We partner with a lot of faith-based entities, and the churches in Garland that have partnered with us, they have wonderful people that want to come out and want to help with this program. We can't do this without the volunteers.
It's a lot to see and do.
Right, good job. It's amazing. And even just to see the need, to see how many people we have here over the last week and a half, makes you want to do more, because there's a lot of people coming, a lot of kids that need to eat and things like that. So I'm really glad that we have this program.
Warm on the bottom.
The best thing about this program is we have an opportunity to help the community by reaching out and providing this service to them.
There's a playground right here, and I like the shade.
It is not limited to a specific income group or anything like that. Just show up, like I said. And we are running through August the 9th, and we would love to have full participation that entire time. This is a labor of love. We don't make any money off of this program. 90% of the money that we have for this program all goes toward the food. The best thing about it is seeing how happy the kids are, being able to influence some children that may not have a positive influence in their life over the summer.
The program continues until August 9th. For a list of locations and times, go to our website at garlandtx.gov. And finally, it's probably the best known and oldest continuously operating business in downtown Garland. Roach Feed and Seed celebrated its 80th birthday recently, and we were there for the celebration.
Well, obviously this store's been here a long time. You can kind of look at it. If you walk through the store and listen to the boards creak and just take in all the smells that have been there for about 80 years, you get a pretty good clue what it's all about. The customer service has been here, the products. I mean, where else can you go and find grass seed and a harness for your horse and a new leash for your dog and buy a chick at the same time?
When I came here, this was a small farm community, and we were selling to farmers. And, you know, we didn't even sell dog food then. The dogs ate the biscuits that were left over. Now we sell bison and venison and salmon. The dogs eat well.
Everybody's ready by protection. When the fire gets stoned, they say all night long. It's a family tradition.
As members of the City Council recognize and congratulate Roach Feed and Seed Company on 80 years of service to the Garland community.
Garland's 1930 census, the last before this store opened, showed 1,586 people in town. But of course we had more than that when you counted the farms around the outside periphery.
I think we're good. All right. Have a good day. Appreciate it.
We've tried to change with the times. When the farms turned into homes, then we handle products for the homeowner. And you know, through the years we just hung in. We try to find out the customer's needs and then fill it. We don't want it to be a one-time sale. We want them to come back when they need products. But you know, you just we don't want to take their money and run. We want them to come back.
I like my customers. I have different customers that just really excite me. I'm happy to see them. I like the familiarity. I like the shared stories. You know, the elderly couples come in and they share all these stories of the old time or what they did, you know, what happened to them when they were here. I like all that stuff.
One of our programs involves commemorative markers, and I'll close by reading the text of one we're presenting today. Guided by successive but overlapping generations from two families, Roach Feed and Seed has continually reshaped itself to serve the needs of a changing customer base. Its staff represents more than 125 years of service to the Garland community. Congratulations, Jack.
Isn't that pretty? I see a lot of change. I hope we're still here. You know, you never know, but I hope we are. I think there's a place for this kind of business. But I see a lot of redevelopment coming in around us, and we're seeing that right now. And we like that. I think it's great.
To me, it's the heart of the city of Garland. In most of the things, when I think of Garland, I almost think of Roach Feed and Seed first. I think it's just emblematic of the uniqueness of our community. I think it speaks to the fact that we were incorporated in 1891, and that we have been a community sitting out here, just had a bunch of other cities surround us, but we're still a unique community that's been here and been unique all along.
We hope you enjoyed our first episode of Garland Spotlight. I'm Tralana Pollard. Join us again next time for another inspiring and informative view of our city. In the meantime, we hope you'll like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter for the latest on what's going on in Garland. See you next time.